Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin if you're new here. Today, obviously, if you couldn't tell by the title, we're picking the July TBR. My favorite video of every month, if you couldn't tell by my channel and how that's 95% of the videos I have. But today, yes, as I said, we're picking July TBR. Behind me, I don't know if you'll see the video before or after this. I redid my bookshelves. I'll let you know here if this video gets posted before or after that video. I redid my shelves, as I just said, and I made a high priority. Oh my god, I kept saying it wrong in the video too. I kept saying high priority. Wait, that's what I meant to say. Oh my god. In the video I kept saying highly anticipated, but I meant to say high priority TBR. That's what this shelf is, which is why, please ignore her. Which is why I put my TBR jar right on it. But yeah, these are the books that are just kind of high on my TBR at the moment. There's a lot of summer romance reads right here. Just summer romances I want to get to, like if there's a new release coming out for a book, or if like I read the first book and I need to read the second book still. One book I don't have on here at the moment is Crescent City 1. I do want to start reading Crescent City because I want to read that before Act 6 comes out. Nightshade, Autumn Woods, the second book in the series, Daybreak, comes out at the end of the month. So I would love to maybe put this reread on there. And then Tempting Venom comes out June 30th. So if that's on my July TBR, I would love that. And then I have Arcana Academy. I did get a Libby thing for it. I did hold the ebook because I got it when I was in the middle of problematic summer romance, but that's besides the point. Trying to think what else. Here's what I've read from last month's TBR. I can't say whether it was good or bad because I have a good week left with this TBR, so I might get one more in, maybe. Right now I'm only at 2, so if only 2 of the check mark, then I decided to read other books since this video. I'm hoping to read Don't Let the Force In. We'll see if I get to that. Yay if there's a check mark. Cry if there is an X. Anyways, I think that's enough yapping. Let's get to it. Last month we let a color wheel choose my TBR because of Pride. So we didn't use this last month and I kind of missed it. So I'm really excited to see what we can get. I have so many prompts in here. Anytime I think of something, I add it in here. And then I put it in a notes app so I don't forget what I've put in here already. So let's see what the first prompt is. There's a high chance it's upside down. It was. I mean, you probably could read it upside down maybe. If not, it says top TBR cart shelf. So this is my TBR cart. It is just my 2026 TBR. It's not a big enough cart to put more than that on. And on the top shelf, I do primarily have romance. I have 2 fictions and the rest are romances. So on here we have Baritone by Frederick Bachman, Fever Dream, Elsie Silver, Consider Me, Becca Mack, Please Don't Go, E. Salvador, Beach Read, Emily Henry. Oh, and then update to my TBR, Malibu Rising is now on my 2026 TBR. I filmed a mid-year check-in very, very early on. A month earlier than I meant to. And in that I discussed how but I'll probably refilm that. But in it I discussed how I changed out Brimstone by Callie Hart for Malibu Rising, Taylor Jenkins Reid, because the 3rd book in the Quicksilver series got pushed to next year and I had Brimstone on this TBR because the 3rd book was supposed to come out this year, but it got pushed. So I'm not going to get to Brimstone this year and I want to try to at least attempt to finish the TBR, and that just would be a roadblock. So I took that out, switched it out with something that I think I would read, which honestly, I'm considering Please Don't Go, Beach Read, or Malibu Rising. The thing is, when does this take place? This takes place in August. So maybe I should save this for August. Because I do want to read this during the summer. Because like, literally. And it takes place August of 1983. So I think I'm going to save this till August. But I do want to read it now. So I'm like, ugh. So I think either Please Don't Go or Beach Read. I might have to do Beach Read. Also, I have the gorgeous collector's edition of this book. I think we're gonna go with Beach Read, Emily Henry, just because it's a little bit shorter than this. I do really want to read all these, obviously, but this I think will be the best chance at the moment since I'm still kind of in a slump. We'll see if that changes after today. I feel good right now, but we never know. So first book, Beach Read, Emily Henry. Okay, prompt number 2, and I think we're gonna stick with 5. I think. Let's see what this one is. Impulse buy book. Okay. I'm trying to think of any impulse buy books I've had recently. I've been really good about it, actually. Well, wait a minute. I've had 2 recent impulse buys, and they're out of my comfort zone. So I recently bought 2 fiction books that you would never usually see me picking up, but I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. One of them is It Lasts Forever and Then It's Over by Andy Markin. These are both super short, by the way. And then Play It As It Lays by Joan Didion. Also very short. If you know why I picked these up, you know. So I think I kind of want to do one of these because I kind of want to bring one of these when I go out of town for 4th of July, actually. But which one? That's the burning question, isn't it? It lasts forever and then it's over. Ask how much of yourself can you lose before you are lost? And then what happens? The heroine of this haunting spare novel is vicariously alive in the afterlife. Adrift yet keenly aware, our undead narrator notes every bizarre detail of her new reality. She has forgotten even her name, but she remembers with unbearable longing the place where she knew herself and was known, where she loved and was loved. She heads west and into mind-boggling adventures carrying a dead but laconically, wow, I've never had to read that word out loud before, opinionated crow in her chest. It Lasts Forever and Then It's Over is one of the sharpest and funniest novels of recent years, a tale for our dispossessed times. And then Plays It As It Lays, a ruthless dissection of American life in the late 1960s. Play It As It Lays captures the mood of an entire generation, plumbing the emptiness and ennui of the seemingly bankrupt society in spare sentences and scour and disturb. Set in the moral limbos of Hollywood, Las Vegas, and Mojave Desert, Play It As It Lays remains, more than 40 years after its original publication, a profoundly unsettling novel, riveting an exploration of a woman and society in crisis, stunning in the still startling intensity of its prose. My feet are going numb sitting on them. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe if I read the first sentence. I lost my left arm today. That's an insane way to start a book. I lost my left arm today. It came off clean at the shoulder. Janice Stu picked it up and brought it back to the hotel. Okay. Play As It Lays. What makes I go evil? Some people ask. I never ask. I think we're gonna go with It Lasts Forever and Then It's Over. That first sentence was kind of crazy and super, super tiny. Look at that stack. You can barely see it. To number 3. I'm having so much fun already. Is this gonna be the right way? Ooh, it's a long one. I don't know what it says though. I can't read through these papers. Come on. Book from author you read last month. Ooh, that's so fun. Okay, who did I read from last month? June, I read from Amy James, Rachel Schneider, Eden Finley, Shane Rose, and Allie Hazelwood so far. So I think that's what we're gonna stick to. Oh, let's see. I do have more Allie Hazelwood I can read. I can read Two Can Play, Check and Mate. I have The Love to Love You, and Love on the Brain. I still don't have Love Hypothesis, but I haven't read it. I don't know why I don't have that book. Shane Rose. I have a Billionaires series, Between Commitment and Betrayal, I think it's called. So I could do that. Rachel Schneider, I've read both books of hers that I have. Eden Finley, I could read the second book in that series. Amy James, there is a novella. Wait, I have Deep End back here. Okay, but back to what I was saying before. Amy James, I read Crash Test. Love that book, highly recommend, by the way. There is a novella called 7 Points. I want to get it. It's not available on KU, which is so silly because Crash Test is. But I want to get the novella 7 Points. But I don't have it physically, and I'm trying to get through my physical TBR. So I think this automatically makes us go to Alley Hazelwood. Which, darn, you know how upsetting that is for me. Oh. So making this super easy, we're gonna go with Deep End, Alley Hazelwood. This is gonna be a great summer read too. I mean, I don't know if it takes place. It probably doesn't take place in summer because they're in college. But there's water. That's all that counts for me. So yeah, we're gonna go with Deep End. Ah, look at this great stack. The funny part is that last prompt was my most recent one I added to this jar. So that's fun to just get it right out of the way, I guess. Okay, we're gonna go for this one. Red cover. Okay. Ooh, I've got a red one right here. I've got 2 reds. Are any of the other tempting? Venom, I believe, is orange. Venom. Crescent City 1. That's orange. Ugh. Arcane Academy's Gold Nightshade is that. Let's see what's on my Libby. I don't have any of them at the moment, so I don't think it'll work. Holds. None of them are red anyways. Oh, what do I have here? Hold on. I have Dragonfall. Dragonfall by L.R. Lamb. I could definitely read. I've been meaning to read this for a while. It is a queer fantasy, romancy. I also have Eternal Ruin, Tikizguruma. I'm trying to remember when that next book comes out. Let me look that up. I don't remember what it's called. Internal Flow. No, I just clicked on an ad. Dang it. January 27th. January 7th. So this will be right in the later part of the year. Okay, and then I also have the only one left, Riley Sager. Sounds like Keely's some more blue. I do have a paperback of Dragonfall. That's more black than red. So I think... I wish Crescent City was... Isn't the... Well, the version I have is... Is it red? Okay, Crescent City... House of Earth and Blood is the first book. This is technically the cover. However, I have the Barnes... like, special edition one, and I think it's more orange. Let me grab it. I'm guessing, like, there's some red in there, but it's kind of more orange. Wait, there's kind of red in it. I might just... I think I'm gonna have to go with this. I'm gonna see with Maddie, make sure that, like, I'm not, like, completely too crazy. But I think we might go with Crescent. Maddie agrees it's red. It does look a little orangey up here, so that's why I was a little confused. But I'm going with that, so we're gonna pick Crescent City 1. I'm so excited. Okay, now we have a little bit more variety. We've got 2 romances, a fiction, and a fantasy. I'm excited. This is super nice, too, that we got this thick one, and then one of our books is teeny tiny. So that works out great. Now I don't need any more thick books for the rest of the month. Please. Guys, this is so exciting. This is going just how I wanted it to. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Let's fold it up, which means I feel like it's been in there for a minute. The shadow's now working its way here, so I don't know if that's in focus now. Number Generator, bookshelf 1. Okay, so behind me is bookshelf 1. We've got 1, 2's by my closet, 3's over by my reading corner, and then we have our half shelf in the closet. So Number Generator, bookshelf 1. So how I've always planned to do this is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 shelves. Well, there's 5 shelves. I have books up on this top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do a number generator for the shelf number, and then I'll count from there, I think. Or should I just... Because that's a lot of counting. You know how many books are on this shelf? So I think I'll go by shelf number first, and then we'll make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Let me start screen recording. So we have 6 shelves on this shelf. So we're gonna start with 6, generate 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the high priority shelf, so that is great. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There's 33. Okay, I'm nervous. 23. Okay, that's somewhere over here. 23. Okay. 23. That's great because it's the second book. It is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. That's really exciting. I haven't read anything of hers yet. I'm really excited to read this. I was debating whether to put this on my 2026 TBR and I didn't. I put Night and the Moth on there instead, which I haven't read yet. But I'm waiting to read that until closer to Knave and the Moon? Is that what it's called? I believe so. But I've been kind of dying to read this lately. I even have it downloaded on my Kindle. So I think this is the calling. This is so great. Okay. One Dark Window. This is a good stack. This is a good stack. Oh, I'm still screen recording. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was it. What? Why do I kind of want to do one more? Should we do it? I kind of thought that was number 4. For shits and giggles. It's going to be a good month. We're manifesting. So we're gonna pick another one. And considering this was so tiny, I think we can do it. Even though Crescent City is so big. We're living in delusion. This really doesn't want to focus tonight. I apologize. That is not. Age gap. I'm gonna be honest. The only book I know is an age gap is Problematic Summer Romance, and I just finished that today. So we're gonna pick again. I need a good one. Can you read that? I don't even know. Okay. I wrote this prompt when I had my bookshelves different. So it says number generator from my favorite shelf. So I redid it and I don't really have like a favorite shelf anymore, but that is my 3rd bookshelf that's over by my reading corner. So let's go over there. We're gonna do 2 number generators this month apparently. That is insane. Okay, we've moved to the shelf. I gotta pull up the number generator again. And there's 6 shelves, however, the 6th shelf, or the first shelf, I've read all the books. So if we get 1, we'll go again. And it goes 1. 2, okay. 2 is my dark romance shelf. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so fun. So maybe we should heighten you up a little. I'm gonna just angle you. So this is my dark romance shelf. That's technically, I'm calling it the 2nd shelf because I have the first, I have books up there. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, you know. Okay, so this is my dark romance shelf. Well, I have 2 dark academias on here, but, oh, I'm throwing my phone. That's besides the point. Let's see how many are on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 17. 17. Generate 8. Okay. Some of these I've read already, so we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, this is great. This is great. Alrighty, as you just saw, Fruit of the Flesh by Avi Ophelia is the final book on the TBR for July. I'm really excited for this. I think it was on my May TBR and I never got around to it, but I'm really intrigued by it. It takes place in the early 1900s in New York. And there's a former ballerina and a struggling sculptor. And as a former ballerina myself, I'm very intrigued. Also, I love this cover. That is a stacked, that's a stacked TBR. Oh my god, I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. This is genuinely insane. Okay, so let's go through all this one more time. To start off, we picked the top shelf of my TBR cart and we chose Beach Read Emily Henry. The next prompt is an impulse buy and we chose It Lasts Forever and Then It's Over by Anne Markin. Geez, if I can take 2 seconds to stop and read. The next prompt is an author from a book you read last month, and an author that we read last month was Allie Hazelwood, so we chose Deep End by Allie Hazelwood. And then the next prompt was a red cover. We chose the first book in Crescent City. What's it called? House of Earth and Blood. Very excited to start getting through this. I've been meaning to. It's about time. And then the fifth prompt was a number generator for bookshelf 1, which is the bookshelf behind me. It chose the 5th shelf, and I don't remember what number, but the number was One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. And then finally, our 6th and final prompt was also a number generator, but for the 3rd shelf, and it chose The Dark Romance, Fruit of the Flesh by Ivy Ophelia. Thank you so much for watching. I love each and every one of you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all those things. Stay tuned for my next videos. I don't know what they're going to be. I don't know what order I'm going to be editing things in, because right now I don't really have a plan or a schedule, which sounds chaotic, and it is. But subscribe to stay updated on that. Maybe I can do a 4th of July weekend vlog with reading. We'll see, because I'm going to have a ton of family around, so I don't know if that's possible. But I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have the best day, and I will see you next time. Bye!